Are you questioning your life's choices right now?
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're hitting the open road on America's most iconic highway, the world famous Route 66. Our destination is Amarillo, Texas, where I'm going to attempt to take on the world's most famous food challenge. That's right, the legendary 72-ounce steak challenge at the Big Texan Steak Ranch. We've got a few things to show you as we make our way towards Amarillo. So without further delay, it's time to hit the road. Known around the world, Route 66 is an icon of Americana. There is no other stretch of road in the United States that evokes so much nostalgia. But Route 66 is more than just some old relic from a bygone era. It symbolizes freedom, adventure, and the promise of the open road. Route 66 was established in 1926. Stretching over 2,400 miles, it connected Chicago, Illinois to Santa Monica, California. And back then, it was more than just a highway, it was a lifeline. The road played a critical role during the Dust Bowl of the 1930s, serving as a migration route for families seeking a better life in the West. And during World War II, it became a key transportation corridor for troops and supplies. The highway's importance also lies in its economic impact. The small towns along its path thrived thanks to the influx of travelers, giving rise to mom-and-pop diners, motels, and unique roadside attractions. Although it was formally decommissioned in 1985 and completely replaced by the U.S. interstate system, Route 66 continues to capture the hearts of road trip enthusiasts worldwide. And today, several of the towns along the original route take advantage of the history of the old highway to encourage and promote tourism. Today, we're picking up in the small town of Shamrock, Texas. Shamrock is home to 1,700 residents, and its most famous landmark has to be the Conoco gas station located at the intersection of Highway 83 and historic Route 66. Reaching high above the rooftop, the distinctive pedestals advertised food, gas, and lodging, three essential items for Route 66 travelers. Now refurbished to its original glory, the building is open to the public and it's run by the Shamrock Chamber of Commerce. If you've ever seen the Disney movie Cars, you'll probably recognize it instantly as it served as the inspiration for Ramon's Body Shop. It's also home to the You Drop In Cafe, a quaint little diner that makes you feel like you've been transported back in time, and even the king himself, Elvis Presley, dined here back in the 60s, with local residents peeking through the windows to catch a glimpse of Elvis enjoying his meal. We found Shamrock to be a neat little town, but after a couple of quiet nights in Shamrock, it's time to move on to our next stop, Amarillo and the Big Texan Ranch. Luckily for us, Amarillo is only a short drive as it sits only 95 miles to the west of Shamrock. And even though there's several RV parks in Amarillo, we decided to go off-grid for a couple of days and spend a few nights boondocking at the Barzy Winery in Canyon, Texas. This winery is located just south of Amarillo, and the location provided us easy access to both the city of Amarillo and the impressive Palo Duro Canyon. Palo Duro Canyon is often referred to as the Grand Canyon of Texas, and it is the second largest canyon in the United States. Located in the Texas Panhandle near Amarillo, it stretches approximately 120 miles long and up to 20 miles wide. It reaches depths of up to 800 feet. And this stunning natural wonder showcases vibrant layers of red, orange, and yellow rock formations carved over millions of years by the prairie dog town fork of the Red River. The canyon is a hub for outdoor enthusiasts, offering activities such as hiking, mountain biking, horse riding, and camping. Visitors are drawn to its breathtaking scenery, diverse recreation opportunities, and rich cultural heritage.
We're here in Amarillo, Texas now on the old Route 66, and this is the Cadillac Ranch. It's a pretty famous stop for many people to check out these Cadillacs that are stuck in the ground. One neat thing you can do here at the Cadillac Ranch is they let you buy a can of your own spray paint for $8 and you can spray paint whatever you want on the cars. So we thought, why not? We'll put Tina and Cory up there. And who knows, maybe someone will see it. So just a suggestion, you might want to actually walk out here and check out the cars before you waste $8 on a can of spray paint that you can't really use. You could use it if you had boots, but as you see, there was a lot of rain recently and the cars are kind of flooded around it. So I'm not going to attempt with my running shoes on to try and go and spray paint. So, oh well, it's still neat to look at.
The Big Texan Steak Ranch is a legendary Route 66 landmark and steakhouse renowned for its bold personality and Texan charm. You just can't miss this place. The restaurant's exterior is painted in vibrant yellows and blues with towering cowboy boots and other Texan motifs welcoming visitors. Inside, the decor is a lively celebration of Texas culture and Western heritage, featuring rustic wooden furniture, taxidermy mounts, neon signs, and cowboy-themed murals. Beyond the steakhouse, the Big Texan complex offers several attractions. There's a gift shop packed with Texan-themed souvenirs, apparel, and Route 66 memorabilia. They also have a fun, old-fashioned arcade-style shooting gallery where visitors can test their aim. And they even have their own on-site microbrewery serving a selection of craft beers that they brew themselves, perfect for pairing with a steak. The dining area boasts a grand saloon-like atmosphere with long communal dining tables and a raised platform with a special table reserved for those diners attempting the steak challenge. Founded in 1960 by Bob Lee, the restaurant gained fame for its iconic 72-ounce steak challenge, where diners attempt to consume a massive steak dinner, including the sides, in 1 hour or less for a chance to get it for free. But even if a massive steak challenge isn't up your alley, rest assured they do have a full menu of other options from barbecued ribs, quesadillas, burgers, and so much more. But for me, there's only one option for what to order.
And today we're gonna take on the 72-ounce steak challenge. Honestly, I wish I had done this in my 20s. I'm not feeling as confident as I would have been maybe 20, 25, 30 years ago, but I'll give it my best shot and we'll see what it's all about. They got a sample here. I've heard that it might be a little bit on the smaller side. We'll find out soon enough. It is a big, big piece of meat. 4.5 pounds just of meat. You have to eat the baked potato, the roll, the shrimp cocktail, and the salad as well. We have friends that were here last night. They watched 7 people take this challenge and 7 people went down in flames. Am I gonna do any better? I don't know, but we're about to find out. If you do win this challenge, you get your name up on the wall, you get a t-shirt, and
I think you get to keep the boot cup, whatever you're drinking.
oh really?
I think. I'm not positive. We'll find out. You got this, Dave?
Yeah.
You ready?
Listen, the good part of this is if you don't finish it, you can take home your leftovers. So we got steak fajitas for the next 6 months maybe.
Well, we'll see. We have a small RV freezer, so not a lot of it's gonna fit. So you better do a good job.
I'm gonna give it my best. I'm a little bit nervous, not lying.
I just hope he doesn't throw up in the restaurant.
Perfect! Where's the perfect?
Listen, that will not happen. I hope nobody around me throws up in the restaurant, because that I will quit there, there and then.
Yeah, I don't want to see that either. But they do give you a bucket in case you are gonna get sick. So, fingers crossed. You got this.
Look, I already got meat sweats here.
Look at it, he's already sweating. He hasn't even started it. All right.
All right,
We're gonna go get
that's
the
enough.
lineup because it's gonna get busy very soon. It's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. He decided to come early so that, one, there's not a ton of people watching him because he's a little bit shy.
It's embarrassing.
And 2, because
and gluttony's a sin, right?
tomorrow's a travel day for us, so hopefully he has enough time to recover.
Yes.
Because I can't tow that trailer myself.
Yeah, we didn't want to come here at 8 o'clock at night and then suffer at home all night. I want to give myself as much time to recuperate from this as I can. So, yeah, we got what, a 4.5 hour drive tomorrow.
Yeah. It's not too bad. Hopefully he's in shape for it. So
yeah, we'll see.
We might have to spend an extra night at the Harvest Host if not. Cheer him on.
Honestly, I'm a little bit nervous now that we're getting close. It is a big, massive piece of meat. There's a few of them on the grill. There's 3 other people gonna do this challenge, I guess. There'll be 4 of us up on that stage.
Mind over matter, babe, okay?
I think the guys I'm eating with are big boys, so.
That's okay. You've got this.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I would probably even skip it, but if I told my kids that I was in Amarillo and we didn't do this steak challenge, I'd probably never hear the end of it. So this is for the kids, this is for me, and all of you guys out there. If I live through this, then make sure you like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe because, hey, I'm doing it for you guys too.
All right, it's time to start.
Yeehaw! Listen up, Big Texas! We have another Big Texas Steak Challenger. This right here is Cory from Canada.
Woo!
Again, he's got 60 minutes to eat 1 72-ounce steak, 1 salad, 3 fried shrimp, a baked potato, and a little roll. He cannot stand up, he cannot spin up, y'all cannot help each other. You as our spectacular spectators are more than welcome to come take your pictures, cheer him on or cheer him on. Good luck, fella.
You got this, babe.
Okay guys, if I had to pick a last meal, without question, it's gonna be a steak dinner. It's my absolute all-time favorite. Top sirloin, ribeye, porterhouse, filet, pan-fried, grilled, reverse-seared, it doesn't matter, I love them all. So this challenge sounded like it was right up my alley. I don't know the recipe for their in-house steak seasoning, but there's definitely salt, some garlic, and I think a little bit of pepper in there for some kick. It's not spicy by any means, but just a really good and flavorful steak spice. When they first bring your steak out, you get 1 free bite before they start the timer, just to make sure that it's cooked to your liking. I ordered mine medium rare, which in my opinion is the only proper way to order a steak. And it was perfectly prepared with their signature spice blend, and then they top it with some sort of au jus as well for a little bit more flavor and juiciness. When I started eating, I went right for the steak and I ignored the sides. My plan was to get through as much steak as I could before I got into anything else. The first issue that I encountered wasn't with the meal. That was all good. Now, my first issue was with where they seat you. So you're on this raised platform where everybody can watch you, but that platform sits just in front of the grill. And let me tell you, you can really feel the heat coming off of that grill. Every time one of the cooks flipped a steak and the flames would shoot up, you could feel that rush of heat against the side of your face.
Could do with some air conditioning here, eh? You're right by the flames.
I was about a quarter of the way through this steak when I first needed to switch it up and try some of the sides. It wasn't that I was getting full, but rather I was beginning to tire of the flavor of steak, which being my favorite food, that wasn't really something that I had considered. But all good, I started with some of the salad, which is really just a bunch of plain lettuce. Not a ton of flavor, but with so much flavor from the steak, it was a bit of a welcome break. Next up, I tried some of the fried shrimp, and they were really good. I mean, really, really good. The dinner roll that they serve you as well was absolutely delicious. And the baked potato, it was a baked potato. I mean, normally at home, I load up baked potatoes with cheese, butter, bacon, onions, sour cream. But this was just a plain old potato. But no complaints though, because any extra toppings on the potato just would have made it that much harder to get through this meal. I was feeling pretty good at the start of this challenge, but after about a third of the way through this steak, I started to hit a bit of a wall. The flavor turned from something delicious to something that I was really starting to get tired of. And after each bite of steak, I found myself reaching for a bite of one of the sides, just to change it up. With the heat from the grill, the saltiness of the meat, both were really setting in, and that's when the meat sweats began to kick in. I really did appreciate that the crowd was trying to give me a bit of a boost, so that was a lot of fun. As the seconds on the timer kept ticking away though, I began to feel like maybe this time I'd really bitten off a little more than I could chew. With about 20 minutes left, I'd finished all of my sides and I still had a little more than half of the steak left. I'd started off taking bites fairly quickly, but my pace had really slowed to a crawl, and simple math just said that this was not going to be my day. Of the 3 guys that I was dining with that night, 2 of them were really giving it a good shot, but as their timers count down, only one of them continued to keep eating, and I could tell he was struggling, but with the crowd on his side, he kept going, and at the end of the night, we ended up with 1 steak champion at our table. So congratulations, I am so happy for this guy. He did a great job.
I did the Big Texan challenge. I did not succeed. What did you have?
I just had some deep fried pickles.
Deep fried
and
pickles.
sweet tea, which was delicious.
Yeah. I did the contest, and our total bill is $86 plus tip. So, I mean, certainly reasonable price. It's hard to go out to eat at almost anywhere for under $100 unless you're hitting up somewhere that's fast food, and even that's going to be $40 or $50. So,
absolutely. The food was delicious. Well,
Yeah.
my pickles were really good. Mind you, they give you huge amounts. Like, I'm bringing home a takeout container. And Cory got a t-shirt, even though he didn't win. So, let's see what your t-shirt says. I tried to eat it all.
and I did not do it.
No.
No.
That's okay.
A little bit of shame, but hey,
That's
we got an
okay.
experience.
Yeah, you tried. You did good.
All right. Are you going to drive home?
No.
I might have a nap in the parking lot first. All right, let's get out of here.
Okay. Bye, guys.